Welcome back to the Preserve Championship. I am Ian Anderson, again joined by the Albatross legend himself, Philo Brathwaite.
Yeah.
There he is. We got some round 2 chase card coverage coming for you guys today. I got that man, Greg Barsby, Tristan Tanner, Thomas Earhart, and Ryan Sheldon. A new face appears, Philo.
How about them apples?
Yeah, he's going to be a fun watch. This dude has a smoking forehand.
I haven't seen it yet, so this is going to be brand new for me.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun watch, my friend.
Cool.
Tell us about hole 1.
Hole 1, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You got a pretty wide fairway out there. You want to play something if you're the right-handed player out to the right side, finish in the middle. There's a kind of a guarded, basket here with these big mature trees. Just got to pick a gap, fire for it, and try to get in the circle.
I feel like it's a great starting hole, and it really doesn't make you throw super far right off the tee. You can kind of get a little warm up,
A little warm up, but you still got to put that second shot in there close. You don't want to have to putt too much on the first hole.
You called it. Thomas Earhart right here, brother of Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic disc golfer in his own right.
Hadn't seen too much of him on tour up until this point.
Yeah.
Oh, foot fault.
It's so funny with these sidewalks, man. It's hard.
There's a big line right there.
Yeah. Throwing his ESP vulture out there,
right there in the middle. Yeah, that's looking good.
Nothing crazy, but he's in position. Up next, Ryan Sheldon, Minnesota local.
He's got the big sidearm, huh?
This is the man. He pitched all through college. He said he's got a 94 mile an hour fastball.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so we'll see how fast this disc comes out of here, Philo.
Oh, boy.
The forehand record is 77 miles an hour. Just FYI.
Good Lord.
It was. Now it's 79.
Oh, my God.
Dude. Just a hyzer.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous, man. I wish I could do half that.
He's ripping nuke OSs all over the place. Tristan Tanner. That's a Gold Line Palista Pro.
I always want to say his name the other way around.
Tanner Tristan?
Yeah. I don't know why. It just seems like that would flow better.
I like calling him double T.
T squared.
There you go. And this guy, also an absolute legend, Greg Barsby.
My boy.
Greg with 2 Gs. I think he's going score piece off the tee here.
That would be smart. Got over on that one a little bit too much.
He ripped that one good, 66 miles an hour.
Yeah, Greg's got speed.
He does. Yeah, he was trying to say I can't throw faster than 63 anymore, but he's got some whip in there still.
He outdrives me all the time.
So this is his second shot. You can see the basket. He's just farther than ideal.
That's actually pretty straight, it looks like. So you can just play a nice wide hyzer. Oh, that's got to get up in a hurry.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And that is unfortunately out of bounds.
I wonder if he didn't get fully warmed up,
So Greg has split his index finger open. Yeah.
That's the story.
Yep. So eventually he's going to be switching to entirely forehand at some point in this round to deal with that.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
A little bit of a foot fault there, too.
It was gross looking, though.
But sneaks it up in there.
Yep. That'll birdie.
Absolutely.
Thomas? He's going with a flexor ringer right here.
Another foot fault. Do you see that?
No.
Stepped right on his disc, man.
Wow.
I can't believe
it's rampant, man.
Nobody pays attention to that stuff.
No, they
it's
really
so
don't.
crazy. That you could be stroking people.
You really could. Yeah, you want to get it.
I mean, not to be like a jerk, but I mean, we're supposed to call by the rules.
Yeah. Disc golf's in a weird position where you have to call your competitor on a foul. There's usually like a ref to do it,
Yeah.
And they're like, so then like you get tit for tat situations, It gets ugly.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's Barsby throwing 4, just hoping to get up and down and save that 5. All right,
That's a bummer to hear about splitting his finger, man.
Yeah.
He was playing really well up in the first round, right?
Absolutely was.
12 down.
Yeah.
Made that big eagle on hole 18.
Mm-hmm. Here's Sheldon to start his day with a 3.
It's a really disappointing par on this hole. You get perfect in the fairway and then just can't get up and down. On all of these holes.
Yeah, you really are chasing birds out here. I'm feeling
Nice
bad.
putt.
That was a good one.
Nice straddle.
Thomas has got a great putt, man. Barsby looking to save the 5. Little tourniquet putt here.
No. That's a brutal way to start.
Isn't it, man?
The 2 awesome ones he earned at the end of the last round, he just gave them right back.
Yeah. It almost feels like you'll miss 3 when you get a double bogey out here.
Yeah.
You know, you're because he did lose 3 to Tristan right there, and Thomas. And as Sheldon drops in the par.
Taking another look at that straddle around the tree. Nice pace, nice height. My bad.
We are on to hole 2, par 3, 284. Just pipe right down the middle.
Pipe it down the middle. You got a nice big gap on the right side. There's really no other alternative. There's a Mando right off the tee, so no wide hyzers for anybody. Really doesn't make much sense on this hole. You just want to play the fairway right down the middle.
You going DX Rock or AVR?
I'm going DX Rock.
Yeah. Thomas, he's going with a buzz here.
Oh, yeah, you could see that was yanked right out the gate.
And he's in kind of he's out to the left, so it's open, but not an easy way to get to the basket. Tristan?
There we go. Nice rhythmic shot there. Creeps it in the circle.
That was his signature pure. Great throwing putter. Sheldon?
That came out hot.
That it did. And unfortunately caught a tree, so he's got a little bit of work left to do. Barsby? It's a DX Rhino.
Got to find a gap in the middle there, squeak through. He got a circle's edge putt again. He was all around that circle first round.
He was, wasn't he?
But he kept throwing them in.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to go flick to get into the green.
He's a little long.
Yeah, it looks a little long. Outside circle 1.
Yeah.
37-footer.
That was a Sparkle Hellfire. Looking at Ryan's second shot. At least you can see the basket and tall enough to stretch around this tree.
I'm sure with his sidearm skills. Oh, this looking good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I was just thinking, I'm sure with his sidearm skills, he's going to take a stab at it. And sure enough. Wow.
Connected.
Wow.
From the knee even. 150
what a
out.
huge birdie from a blown drive.
Right?
That's incredible.
Talk about saving the hole here.
Big time.
Thomas trying to do the same, coming back for his par save.
I'm sure it was really hard to take this putt after watching that happen.
Goes from no putts to a circle's edge one here. Ooh.
That's a unique putting style.
Yeah, it is, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, dead center in the basket. He's smiling.
I would too.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah. Barsby looking to bounce back from that double.
There you go, buddy.
That's the guy.
Try to stay composed. There's still a lot of holes to play. Just got to stay relaxed. Try to find the rhythm.
Tristan after a fantastic drive.
Oh, no. Just not center enough. Just a hair left and catches the back rim of the basket and doesn't want to stay home.
Those are the ones that jiggle around in there for a while and then pop out they're heartbreakers, man.
Another look at this spin putt from Mr. Earhart, right?
Yeah. Had a little pro side, but
It's all good. He's in there.
he got in there.
He's home.
Yep.
Nice save.
That was a tough spot where he ended up after that
It's
drive.
a great scramble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 3, Philo.
Hole 3, yeah. There's a lot of space to work with on this hole. It gets a little bit, slippery on the left side of the green over there, but you'll still be inside the circle if you don't come in too hot. Most of us righty backhand players are probably going to play a really straight driver up the right side, just kind of slow taper it in there. Or if you got this flick,
You busted out.
bust it out. I don't really know why. I mean, I'm sure if you're a dominant righty backhand player, you're probably not going to go to the flick on this hole, just
Yeah.
because of that side hill. And you're trying, you'd have to come in with a real high spike,
Mm-hmm.
And it's four and change, so it's not short.
Barsby with the Scorpius, and that one's got a little too much turn on it today.
Yeah. But, Greg likes to putt from circle too, so I'd imagine he's going to take a nice aggressive bid at this one.
Oh, absolutely.
Jumper coming up.
Tom? It's a Z Undertaker.
Bite. That's circle. Circle 1.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty safe putt.
Yeah, not putting at that cliff. A little slope anyway. Tristan?
That's got to get stable in a hurry. No, just too straight.
Yes, it's a hybrid explorer, and they are a very straight flyer.
Tickles the circle 2 flag, so that's about a 57-footer.
Barsby.
Greg from beyond both circles.
A little 80-footer right here.
Get in there. I love how his disc just stalls right at the basket. You know, he doesn't leave himself much work when he's 70, 80 feet away.
Yeah, those comebackers are not too bad at all.
A little floaty there. Not quite on the strong side enough.
Ryan from just a little bit closer. Dang.
Just not the airspace under there needed. But good bid.
Thomas for a stroke on the card right here.
Bingo.
He's got that putter working, Philo.
Yeah, he's got it, and he's got the flow going early. That's a huge asset to have on a course like this. If you're not, on point, you definitely want to make those putts because they're gettable. This course is so attackable. It's so scoreable. You walk away with a par, you're kind of scratching your head like, man, I really didn't execute very well there at all.
Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday. Momentum is huge out here.
Yeah, you got to get that mow early because the holes kind of seem to get a little easier as you go. Minus that par 5, hole 5 or hole. Yeah, it is
8.
hole 5.
Oh, hole 5, yeah.
Or that's a long 4.
That's
rather.
the long 4, yeah.
Yes, sir. The long 4.
It's Thomas with another good one. It's going to take us out into hole 4, which is a par 4 going up and to the right.
This is a beautiful hole. I like the design. Makes you flex something right off the gate. You don't want to tug it too hard to the right. Pinches off the angle. Anywhere in the middle of this big dark green spot, you got a really nice, dealer's choice to get onto the green. If you got the flick, you got the backhand, you want to throw a putter, mid-range, whatever. It's all available.
Yeah. It looks like a forehand gap off the tee, but I feel like backhand really gets you that extra distance, right?
I think so. You want to see that disc unravel.
Yeah, exactly. Got a big Z Zeus out of Thomas.
I like that line. Let's see if it gets stable enough now.
Thomas rips. That's a 68-mile-an-hour pull right there.
Into the little bunker that doesn't play as a hazard.
Yeah.
So he's got a really straight look at the target there.
That's a fantastic drive. Ryan, it's going for a star boss.
Wow. Just missed his line, but look at that speed.
Yeah, it still fights through decently, and he can overcome.
Oh, yeah. With that speed, he can totally get to the green, even if he hit the first tree and landed, before the hill got flat.
Yep.
That's pretty amazing.
And we got fast mode Greg today. I missed the start of that drive, but he's out there. Tristan.
Uh-oh. Unforced error right there.
Yeah, that is a stroke. Going to cost him most likely.
Now he's playing for par. 64-mile-an-hour flick. That's about as fast as I throw backhand. And he gets onto the middle of the ball golf green. There's his upshot. He's got some options there to get up and down.
Yeah. We're looking at Ryan's second here.
Play a wide hyzer in, you think?
Yeah, it's throwing the star monster.
Wide high spiking.
The height caught me by surprise. But what a shot, man.
And it does the scoot back to the bucket.
The backspin, baby.
Backspin.
I gotta love it.
That was like a golf ball.
It was, right? Looks like an eagle out of Greg here.
Missed that. Sneak past it.
Ah.
Yeah, those things will knock you down in a hurry.
Yeah, gotta get that one a little bit lower. Thomas with a buzz right here for his second. Oh, sorry, that was a ringer.
Yeah, stabling out a little early. He's going to have a interesting putt, low ceiling, elevated basket.
Not a great look.
Yeah.
Tristan looking for an up and down par save here.
Tickles the little pine there.
I think that helped him.
Yeah, that worked out nicely.
Yep. And Barsby, he's going to give this a run for the birdie, Philo.
Well, he's got great touch, so I imagine.
Oh. He couldn't give it the regular Barsby bid with that ceiling, it seemed like.
He's not feeling it yet.
No.
I think he, like you said, his finger's bugging him and not allowing him to do what he likes to do. Yeah, that was a really tricky putt, but a good effort.
Yeah. Greg coming back for his par save.
Yeah, it looked like he jerked that a little bit. Kind of see the motion was a little shifty to the right.
Good par save from Thomas.
Mm-hmm. I wonder who we watched to learn that technique.
It's interesting.
Kind of like an old school Mike Moser style putt, almost. Old school spin putt.
The Delaware Deucer.
There you go.
I watched my disc golf monthly growing up, Philo. You ever watch that stuff?
No, man. I just remember playing with that guy or watching him play at the end of a World in a Final 9, and the guy made like every putt from everywhere.
Yeah.
I can't even remember where that was. Probably in Michigan or something like that. It was incredible.
That dude has a great roller game, too.
Man, there's so many greats that people just
Don't even
never heard of.
Yep.
Remember old Micah Dorius?
Yeah.
Remember how sneaky that guy was?
Uh-huh. I bite off a couple of his lines at Morley, man.
Good Lord. He threw the nastiest rollers.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Jones. I'm here with my brand new Prodigy BP3 V2 backpack, and I'm loving this thing a lot. It's extremely lightweight. It's carrying all the discs I could ever ask for. It's pretty sturdy and durable. I've got my 2 putters up here, no problem. Room for a towel if need be. It's really lightweight, it's extremely efficient, and for all you, it's extremely affordable, so come check it out.
All right, back to the action. Huge thanks to our sponsors getting us out here. We are looking at hole 5, and like you mentioned, it's a big par 4.
Big par 4. That big green mat there, that's the ideal landing zone, or just left of that, in my opinion. If you got the longer arm, you can kind of get around the corner past that big mature tree on the right. Because the camera just zoomed past, and then you got a really straightforward, really fast green, so it's not like you have to air it all the way there. If you can get something on edge and skip off of this hard old ball golf green, it'll coast right in there, and it's got that nice backstop to slow you down. So looking for a big shot out of this guy.
Star Boss, and this is just
rolls it over.
80
That is
miles
hammered.
an hour, man.
80 miles per hour around the corner.
500-foot sidearm, man.
That's not even fair.
It is. Everybody on the card was like, "What is going on right now?"
Hey, man. You got to have a complete game, right?
You do. You absolutely do.
You got to have it all. If you can't make putts and get up and down, it doesn't matter.
Yep. Avenger SS from
That's
Thomas.
looking like a roller.
See, he threw it 70.
Wow. That was a beautiful late flipping roller.
Wasn't it?
Flat to roller. Out there on the right side, a little bit out of position, but
Yeah.
he's not too far away that it's going to be a struggle distance-wise. He'll just have to shape it a little differently.
Yeah, around that little guardian tree on the corner there.
Mhm.
Tristan is going for a Gold Line Ballista Pro.
I like that line.
It's going to give him that angle on the second shot, right?
Yeah, I think when you're the righty backhand thrower, you definitely want to get more to the left, and it opens up the fairway so you can flex something in there or pick a nice straight angle.
We've got a Roadrunner out of Greg.
Get down.
Oh,
Get
no.
down. Get down.
Just not.
Just got to stand up. Stand up. Run out of speed. Do something.
It's trying, but
Is it going to find? No.
No,
That
he's
sidewalk there is OB, but yeah, he's got a little extra ways to go now.
and this is the last
Yeah.
backhand you're going to see out of Greg today.
You know, that's so common when you got a super long way to go and you try to get all that speed on the disc. It's so easy to miss your angles.
Yep.
And like you said, his finger's hurting. This dude's going sidearm all the way up there. That's incredible. Get us good skip.
Oh.
Just a little bit low.
5 more feet and he gets 25 feet, you know?
At least, yeah.
Sheldon is going with a Nuke OS,
Man, he hit that hard. That's such a stable disc.
isn't it? Yeah, those things are absolute meat hooks for those not familiar. Like, I could probably throw
He
one
made
200
that thing
feet.
fly flat like a wraith for
Yeah.
me, you know?
Uh-huh.
That's incredible.
So Thomas a little bit pinched, but he's got a line to the bucket and just doesn't.
It's got a drag, yeah.
It's
He
not.
didn't bend it enough. Just a little too flat in the swing plane. But, there's hardly any OB on this hole, so, he's going to get up and down.
Kind of like what Rick did yesterday. Same spot to the same result over there. And Barsby.
Greg getting aggressive. Great
Ooh,
bid.
wow.
Great bid.
He was trying to throw that one in, wasn't he?
I think he's a little frustrated.
Yeah,
I can tell by his body language. He's frustrated. His finger's not right. Long putt.
Ooh.
Great run.
Tristan's got that sneaky spin putt. It just goes.
Earhart from way beyond circle 2.
Ooh.
Just a little bit low and outside, but taking a stab at it.
Mhm.
Everybody's playing aggressive. I like that. This course makes you play aggressive.
You got to, or you'll fall back. You're
like,
just gone.
You're 75, 80 feet away. There's really not too many of these greens where you're worried about a nasty roll away, or there's, on the back nine there are some drop-offs and whatnot, but for the most part, a lot of these baskets are pretty safe to putt at.
That's a good point.
From almost anywhere.
As Greg is showing us, right?
From almost anywhere.
And Tom will come along and clean up his par. 4 is not a bad score, but that is a great 3 from Ryan. Really kind of posterized this hole, man.
Big time.
Just 2 big forehands.
80 miles per hour.
I didn't ever think we would see a forehand that fast, man. I figured backhand would always be faster.
Well,
He's
he's the
the exception.
Yeah, he's the exception to the rule. There's always one. I'm not surprised, nothing really surprises me anymore, I'm kind of learning to expect the unexpected is going to happen. That's the nature of sports,
Yeah, just progression, right?
Yeah, people are going to break the game.
Hole 6 right there.
There it is. Nice wide. I'm curious to see how he attacks this because this favors the righty backhand play a whole lot more. The angle gets cut off by those trees out there on the left side, so.
But spoiler alert, watch his feet when he plants. Move the mat forward.
Wow. He's a big fella, so.
Yeah.
Did he? No, at least he got over
He
there.
got across, yeah. Nebraska corn-fed.
That's a big boy, man.
Yep.
That's why things coming out so fast.
Thomas? Throwing a Z force right here.
Wow. Parked it. Nice little tree, but I don't think that would have made much of a difference.
Yeah,
You'd still been in the circle.
This hole has such a great backstop. You can
Big
just
time.
blast
Gun
it over there. Tristan's
That's
a little
gotta
wide.
Get, stable, a little too straight of a disc. Get a big finishing skip. You might get in the circle, right on circle's edge maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully not a too encumbered putt by those leaves there. We got a Scorpius from Greg. Like I mentioned that.
Yeah, giving up on the backhand.
Yeah.
But, Greg can throw about the same distance both ways, so.
It's a great thing to have to fall back on, right?
Big time. I would be screwed if I busted my finger.
Has that ever happened to you?
No, I've cut the groove in my where my first knuckle on my index finger is.
Uh-huh.
And I've had to tape it up, and it's not comfortable when that little piece of flesh gets cut where I'm pinching the disc with my index finger. But other than that, no, nothing on the tip. The tip of my finger never touches the disc.
Yeah, Greg's was looking raw, man.
Clean action there. Nice little spin putt.
Get that, Tristan.
Great outside the circle putt. Collect that birdie on the not so perfect drive. Gave him a chance, and he capitalized.
See if Barsby does the same.
There we go. He kept his swing framed up in his body that time, and that's a big part of the putting game.
Interesting,
people.
Philo.
If you watch the good putters, their swing stays within the frame of their body, which should be within the assembly of the basket. If you watch closely and people's arms swing wide of their body, most of the time the disc will not go in the basket.
Oh.
Or it'll just go all the way
Through the basket. Oh, man.
Maybe he's just too strong.
Not wrong there,
The
man.
90-mile-an-hour putt. No, I'm just joking. It wasn't that fast. That was just a really bad break. Terrible break.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it from his side, but
Yeah, it might have been Am side slightly, but it seemed like it got a lot of chains.
Yeah.
This one got a little bit of leaves, but
it
even
didn't
more
make any
chains.
difference. Yeah, that was going in either way.
Nice putt, Tristan.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going into the darkness, Philo.
This ain't the darkness.
Well, it is right now in the
It's a
drone
little
flight.
cubby hole in here. You know what I'm saying? This is a fun little shot. It's definitely challenging because it's all about speed and angle control. You can't just wing it in there and hope for luck. You know, if you hit the right side of the hill, you're not going to get all the way down there. So you're trying to come in left of this little stump in the fairway centrum or clear the hill. But the speed is so touchy. It's really a fun shot. It's tough.
Yeah, super technical.
It's very technical. That's a great way to describe it. Just a technical shot.
Thomas is going with a Z Buzz.
He's going for that inside line and just, gosh, another foot or two to the left or right, rather, and he's golden.
Yeah. So he kicked left and actually hit the Mando sign, so he has made the Mando, but he's not in the greatest of locations.
Uh-oh.
Double T. Going for an Opto Pioneer.
That looks a little too straight.
Yeah, need to bend that one.
Greg giving up on the backhand, and I think he's been throwing the flick on this hole anyway. So
It kind of makes sense, right?
I think so. I mean, he's really good at it, and that looks like the perfect line if he would anti-skip a little. That's it.
Come on.
That's what I'm talking about. He just crested that hill perfectly, and then, boom, took all the speed away as soon as he hit the ground.
Ripping on that eagle. He's one of the last eagle throwers out there, I feel like. Him and Calvin holding it down for the Eagles.
Those old champion eagles are beautiful
They
throwers. So
Yeah.
clean.
That's how Barsby got some CE ones in the bag.
He's got to get past that, and he does, but that's actually pretty good. That's a really good push forward after coming up a little short on the hill.
Yeah.
He's going to have about, 36 foot?
I think you're right.
Death putt, kinda?
Yep, exactly.
Tristan from right off that first tree on fairway right. Just got to get over the hill and then hit the brakes quick.
It's touchy right here.
It's very touchy. That looks a little hot. Wow. When things were going terrible, they just went perfect.
They sure did.
Wow. Okay.
Sometimes the course give it.
Hey, yeah. Sometimes she giveth and sometimes she taketh.
Yep.
And that time he got away with one. This looks like a very difficult play. He's probably just going to pitch out and try to play for 4, right?
I would think.
No way. What a shot. He's going to have a putt at 3. I thought that was almost impossible to get there.
Right after he threw that, he's like, this is going to be beautiful, guys. Watch this.
Wow.
He called it.
Let's see if he makes another great scramble. That looks good. He is feeling the flow with his putter right now.
That was no doubter.
Yeah, it didn't look like he thought about that much at all. Like he's not doing all of this, you know what I mean? He just said, I'm throwing that in the basket.
Let's see if Ryan can get a good bird here from Circle's Edge.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's a scary putt, you know. You definitely want to come in low on this basket. You don't want to be airballing up around the top third of the chains because that's going to leave you with like a 50-footer if you don't touch anything.
Yeah, we saw some bogeys yesterday.
Oh, man.
And there's Double T sneaking in a nice birdie. Par.
That's a nice par.
Yep. Got some.
Little greasy, but we'll take it.
He took him a minute to find his disc because of that crazy roll.
Greg with the beautiful drive. Little touchy flick up and over the hill. Hopefully we'll get a little smile out of him there.
Yeah. He flashed one for us. He was back in good spirits.
There we go.
Can't shake Greg off for long.
Wow.
Corner pocket.
Almost no change required.
Just
Almost.
a little tickle. On to the big one, Philo.
Yeah, this is a great hole. I'm really impressed by the way they designed this shot. You got the option to go up and around the big tree on the left, low, slow drag to the right. Pretty much anywhere out there in this big dry spot in the center gives you the perfect angle to go over the corner of that cart path right there, kind of bleed into the middle again. And then you got, 3 or 4 gaps you can choose from to get to the green. Most of these guys got a great flick, so I imagine if they're in position, that's the shot you'll see coming into the green.
That's the play. I really like that it plays pretty evenly for backhand and forehand. Like
Sidearm roller.
You know how Greg's feeling saucy. This is great.
Greg's taking it Santa Cruz right here and bringing it back to the old.
Star boss roller right there.
Yeah, that's great. He's in great position out in the middle.
Uh-huh.
As long as you don't bang into that first hill or hit those first trees in front of you, I think you can make the 4.
You gotta
If you hit early, it's game over. You got to throw 3 beautiful shots.
star boss from Ryan.
Going the inside route, trying to make it flex out. Wow, look at that thing late flex.
81 miles an hour on that one, Philo.
Good Lord, he's going to have a beautiful angle.
Wasn't that nice, man?
Look how big and wide open that angle is for him now.
Perfectly thrown. Really impressive.
Wow.
Tom, reaching for the Zeus.
Looks like he's taking the wide route. Try to bleed something from left to right, something a little understable, and just Let it pan out nice and slow.
Probably trying to throw that shot he threw on 4. You know, that big sweeping Annie.
Cut it a little early. Bust through the tree, though, and that's going to penetrate and get him out in the open. Yeah, I mean, he can still actually score from there.
I thought he was dead after it hit that tree,
Yeah.
but it fought right through the meat of it.
That's incredible.
And
T squared doing the same thing. It looks like it's going to unravel a little earlier. Didn't quite commit to the right turn, and it's going to stall out left. But again, the first shot, not super crucial. The second shot is.
Let's see what Thomas has got. Looks like an Avenger SS roller again.
It's going for the roller, playing it up the right side, bleed it into the middle, and then finish back to the right again. That's got to sit down. All right, he's still got an angle from there. He could probably throw another roller and get in there. Or a good flick if he's got it.
You called it. That's what he's going to opt for. He's got that inside line. Tristan found some fairway over there.
Going backhand blaster down the right side. Try to sneak past those trees. Okay.
And I think that's one of the last backhands you're going to see out of Tristan because he ripped his pinky open.
No.
Yeah.
Man, I guess that humid air is just soggying up the fingertips on these guys.
Something. Barsby?
Not ideal, but, he can still manage from there.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at Ryan's second after that monster drive.
I wonder how he's going to shape this one.
This is a Nuke S.
So he's going hyzer only, just trying to get around the corner, it looks like. And they're all up there on that. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay. That's not so bad. I'd kind of like to see him play it a little wider, because the angle gets bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But, they're all in position still.
Look at that one came out with a little more hyzer than he intended.
Mm-hmm. I think he wanted to make that fly a little flatter for a little longer and then get that little fade.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Tristan's third.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's parking the wrong circle.
It's the wrong hole, my friend. Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah,
that's another unforced error.
So he's going to be throwing 5 from the drop zone over there. Or not the drop zone.
From where he went out of bounds.
Thank you.
Greg going high, penetrating flick. He's got to get up in there.
You can see the circle.
Yeah, he's circle 2 again. He likes to jump putt from out there. He'll have a long bid.
Yeah. That one's easy.
Wow. So he's got to get creative here, kind of patent pending, down on the knee, stretched out. Going to have to flex something around the right side of the tree and then hope it gets overstable in a hurry.
It's a Z-force, so it should, if he can hit this just perfectly.
Whoa. So impressed by how fast these guys are,
I know.
It's just so fast out of the hand, the action. Like, I feel slow motion watching these guys.
You're ripping them, Philo. Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, like the flick action.
Oh, yeah, sure, man.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay, my arm speed as far as full power, full speed or whatever, mid-60s. It's not, anything to scoff at, but.
Third shot from Ryan.
That was super cool. That little Huck Lab.
We thought it was skipping in for a second.
Little Huck Lab looked like a Batman Ninja Star coming in for a second. That was pretty cool.
I love that.
A lot of spin on that disc. Tristan throwing 5 from where he crossed the OB line.
Looks like a harp.
Trying to take it straight at it. There you go.
Yeah.
Get up and down for his bogey.
Yeah. Tom's got a long bid
he's
for the
got
bird.
a long distance putt, but he's been throwing them in from pretty much everywhere. The confidence is probably overflowing right now, thinking, well, I'm making them. I'm going to take a stab at it.
The bucket's probably feeling real big right now.
Oh yeah, he's got a little stall. Didn't get it on the strong side. I saw the play he was going for, but never gave it a chance.
Here's Greg from, I don't know, 85, something like that.
Well,
80?
75.
Yeah, call it 75. There you go, yeah.
Circle 2 right in front of him, about 4 or 5 steps. There we go. Hey, I had a feeling this was going to go in. That's his range, man. He loves that 75, 80-foot, float it out there, hang it, last second, knife into the basket.
There's that Barsby smile.
There we go. There's a little fist pump. Try to get some mo rolling again.
Earned that one, man.
Big time.
What a birdie.
That was about 20 feet further than my putt yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was up on that high right side too, right where that blue flag was, and
You get it?
Oh, yeah. I stuffed that thing dead center,
Nice,
man.
buddy.
Felt so good.
Hell yeah. That's such a great birdie.
Yeah. I threw a terrible drive, man.
Did you?
Yeah, and then I threw 2 fantastic shots to even have an opportunity to look at a birdie.
That's the nice thing about par 5. Sometimes they give you some room to get back in the game.
Par 5s, you can throw one bad shot and score most of the time.
Most of the time.
Depends on how long it is.
There's a
but-
couple par 5s out there that's not the case.
Oh, absolutely. But
14 at Milo.
on a ball golf course like this, when it's wide open,
Yeah.
you can make one mistake typically. And look at that thing knifing in there.
It's so sick, dude.
It is so cool.
I love
He
that.
knows that putt so well.
He does.
I think that's his bread and butter. That's his jam right there.
That's
That
his moneymaker,
flick-
right?
That flick and then the putt, man. That jump putt is lethal.
Yeah.
Straight up lethal. Hole 9, 380. Kind of plays like 365 in my opinion. You don't have to throw it the full 380. Obviously, you don't want to do that because if you do, then you're ace running it and ending up down the hill, possibly rolling OB. You don't want to even risk that. So just throw something 350, let it bump and grind off the green.
Barsby with the Scorpius.
That looks like the right angle right there. It's just going to have the right speed once it hits the ground.
Check up.
All
Nice. Gives him a nice flat putt.
A little shy of the distance, but
That's a star boss.
backhand.
He's got a backhand, Philo, and it is.
dragged it out there a little wide.
Nah.
Yeah. Good effort, though. Does it roll out a little bit?
Nah, he settled real close. Actually, kind
He's
of
got
rolled.
to have a really steep uphill putt, though, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be awkward, but
Yeah.
close.
That looks a little better. It's got to hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Nope.
But
Distance, great. You
Yeah.
have a little bit of an undulated putt, but
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be fine for him.
Again, yeah, super close. Tristan, I guess I lied. He's throwing one more backhand.
Come on, baby. Hook. Close.
Yeah, he's putting. Speaking of putting,
Oh, boy.
here's this guy.
Death putt. He doesn't have much help on either angle. He has to either make it or hit it dead square if he's going to miss, because this is danger putt right here, folks. At least he caught a little bit of the basket that slows him down.
Yeah, he settled in the sand pretty nicely there. He's not too far out.
Just inside circle 1 for T squared. Beauty.
He's got a good clean putting stroke, doesn't
His
he?
putting stroke stays within the frame of his body, and the disc follows it.
Man, that's making me think a lot, Philo. That one right there.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I have the tips and the tricks.
I
If you
know.
want to get better, come talk to your boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys want lessons, what's the best way to get that?
Wow. Well, Team Philo at yahoo.com is a great way if you want to send me an email and see where I'm at, or if you want to drop me a line on Messenger or Instagram. I'm usually paying attention to those. So,
Yeah.
I'm pretty accessible.
It will change your disc golf life. I promise you that.
Big time.
Not to be overlooked, a great putt out of Ryan and Thomas looking to match that. Yeah,
You know,
buddy.
I don't even think about, I'm so accustomed to playing these ball golf courses and these big bunkers playing as a hazard or OB that I don't even think like, wow, it's not such a bad place to bail out over there.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I want to, bounce and slide off the green and just kind of have like a no putt,
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not a bad play to just kind of wing it out there and just use that bunker because you're pretty much going nowhere once it hits. Another look at Tristan's putt. Oh boy, nice birdie there.
Sure
Hole
was.
9.
And Philo, that's all we got for part 1.
All right, that was fun.
Yeah.
What is that? A dog?
Yeah, I think so.
Chupacabra!
Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're almost at 100K. It'll make me really happy. So we'll get there. Thanks for watching, dudes. Catch you around.